So in the last episode, Valerie took the bait.
Yeah.
So we have to appear on the show again.
Yeah.
And
It just came out.
so welcome back to Let's Play Trauma Center New Blood. Definitely not Trauma Team. I'm redxparasite.
I'm Air327.
And let's get this showdown on the road. Down.
It's been a mess here because of your rash response, Valerie.
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me.
Aren't you being a little unfair? She didn't want to go on TV in the first place. It's not her fault this happened.
Thank you, person
The road
whose
to
name I
hell
don't
is
remember.
paved with good intentions.
Dr. Everett.
Him.
Also, appropriate quote.
Yeah.
Now wait a minute. The situation is not as bad as it may seem. If they can win the competition, then we won't have anything to worry about. I have faith in them.
Except Dr. Bello is going to
like
kind
a
of cheat.
competitive sport?
I'm sorry, Marcus, Valerie. I should have objected to this more strongly. I feel responsible for the entire situation. But now that it's come to this, I have to ask you to appear on the show one more time. I promise you, that will be the end of it.
We'll be all right. We'll finish this once and for all.
As long as we don't get baited
Take
into a
these
second
artificial
trap.
veins with you. The endothelialized cells are perfect for the operation. Ordinarily, they'd take a month to produce, but our technology lets us make them in 10 days.
So even with our little, ace up our sleeve,
They're made
Yeah.
of special
Here.
material which is easy to
Still
suture
not gonna be a fair
and prevents
fight.
the formation of thrombi. We only recently gained approval to use them.
I understand, Robert. Thanks.
Our patient is suffering from an aneurysm, but still, having these will be reassuring.
also it's an aneurysm operation.
I'm sorry,
those are
Valerie,
fun.
but this is a good opportunity to sway public opinion in our favor.
Maybe so, but I'd rather be researching stigma.
I'll be presenting a report on that in the near future, incidentally.
Yeah, but you don't want Caduceus to have a bad stigma associated with it.
Well then,
I've been
Valerie,
spending
Marcus,
most
good luck
of
to you
this
two.
Let's Play trying to think of the best way to work stigma into a sentence. And for some reason, every time I tried to think of something, it felt awkward and wrong. Finally got one.
Good job.
Yep.
Here, here's a medal.
A moment of truth. For the first time on national television, not just one, but two operations will
Oh,
be
they are live.
broadcast
So someone could
live.
die live on air.
Oh, great.
Our very own Dr. Leonardo Bello will be competing against Team
Eh,
Caduceus.
The more I learn about this show,
As we
the
near
worse
the
it
start of the
seems.
competition, what's going through your head, Leo?
A beautiful operation is performed quickly, as I intend to
Not
demonstrate.
necessarily.
I
You
don't
don't
care
want to
if
rush things and do a bad job.
I don't care if my operation is beautiful or not. I just want to not die. Like,
I
jeez.
assure you, our viewers are in for quite a surprise.
Did you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Don't go anywhere. You don't want to miss this. Now, let's check in with Team Caduceus. I must say, you look really determined today.
Our only concern is the welfare of the patient. Nothing more, nothing less.
See, that's the attitude that a doctor should have.
We're calm and focused. We're concentrating on the procedure, not worrying about the competition.
It seems Team Caduceus has their eye
I know
on
the
the
crowd's,
ball.
crowd's like, okay, that's like a good thing, I
Yeah.
guess.
Anyway,
I guess it's good
I
that you
hope
want
they'll
him to be
perform an
alive.
amazing
I could
operation
respect
for us.
that.
Each
Murder
of
is
today's
bad. I
patients
think we can all
suffers
agree.
from aneurysms in their large intestine.
Also, you kind of missed this, but like when he went over the line, aneurysms, he said, each of today's patients suffers from aneurysms. With like some weird stress on it for whatever reason.
This
Huh.
is an unprecedented opportunity to see America's best doctors live in action. Even though our patients are in good hands, we do have an emergency team on standby. However, I doubt they'll be needed. Well, the time has come. Teams, please prep for
So
surgery.
if we're supposed to be like some of the best surgeons in the country,
Shouldn't we be the emergency team?
Us being at Caduceus and him apparently being good.
Yeah, him being self-proclaimed one of the best in the world.
Yeah, so what are these emergency teams supposed to do that we would not do?
Yeah. Who is on them, and how are they going to help? Other than just being more hands.
Well, let's begin the conference. This will be an operation on an aneurysm, so the basic treatment will be to excise the bulge. But according to the diagnosis, there seems to be another aneurysm lurking there too. Let's use this opportunity to implant the synthetic vein while dealing with the aneurysms.
Okay, so this synthetic vein is kind of a pain.
Oh boy!
See once we get into the operation.
Yes, I'm fine. Concentrate. Stay calm.
This amazing, unprecedented surgical showdown begins now. Who will reign supreme? You can't let your eyes miss even the slightest moment of this competition.
This guy isn't helping, is he?
I was about to say, I feel like it'd be more of a fair fight if they were allowed to have earbuds or
Well,
earplugs.
Let's do this. Lights,
That, like,
camera.
Or just a soundproof room.
Yeah, like noise-canceling earbuds that they could talk to each other through.
Well, here we go. Let's all do our best.
Ow, come on.
Well, there's some...
We're already off to a great start.
Oh, sorry for that
I'm
second
confirming the presence
stabbing.
of an It's possible that another may form where we're
Meant
not
to do
looking.
that.
So
Yep,
be
meant to do that.
careful. Please inject the sedative into the bulge. The sedative is taken
How
now.
do you deal with that? I need to deal with the
Please
fact that
use
the vitals
now
have room
suture
to
the
improve,
veins
so I might as well
fluid.
work on it.
But there are
Not a bad plan.
indications that another aneurysm may develop.
Of course, like why would there
Continue
be
with the
just
operation,
one?
Doctor. What? This aneurysm. It's huge. Still, the procedure to extract it will be the same as with any normal aneurysm. First, inject the
So these ones will
sedative.
take more of
The
this
sedative
to
won't last long since it's so big. The aneurysm
get their
has
size
been
down,
Please
so
take care of it. The blood
you
has
may
been
need
drained.
more than one
Next,
injection
you'll
of it.
reconnect
Okay.
the blood vessel using the synthetic vein.
So
Place
this
the
is the part
synthetic
that's annoying.
vein
So you
between
see
the
how
ends
this
of the
one's a
real
little
vein.
bit farther away than these two?
Okay.
You have to
Twist
position
your
the
hand to
synthetic
find the
vein
right angle.
appropriately. So see how there's a longer one on it?
Now,
You have to rotate it to
suture
get the
veins
right
to- now suture the other end
appropriate,
the same way.
you know, or the right
More
angle.
blood is
That's
absorbed in
annoying.
Crap.
operation.
So
This
you
treatment
also have to
of the
suture it
large
3 times in
aneurysm
order
is
for it to go
now complete.
away.
That's annoying.
Yeah, they're kind of a pain.
Whoa! Did you see that? That was amazing,
Oh,
Dr.
shut
Bello.
up.
There's a lot of cheering going on from that side. What's happening over there?
Must be that surprise he mentioned. Just ignore it.
Stay focused. Concentrate.
There seems to be an aneurysm outside of our view. Use the magnification tool
One,
and treat
there's
it.
one down here.
Oh.
Okay, we need to move. Oh,
Oh,
jeez. Okay.
okay.
You get the one on the left. Okay, let's start treating. We're gonna treat the small ones first.
Okay.
Because the more things that we can get off the operating field, the slower the vitals will drop.
Okay. Oh, that's
Doctor,
bad.
another
Yeah,
aneurysm is
okay,
forming.
let's-
Please,
I'm-
hurry up and treat it.
Okay, if only the game would let me do this. This is one of the situations where you can do this without the healing touch, but the
But
healing
why?
touch makes it a lot less stressful. Okay, so now that we've gotten them all treated, I think these are the last ones that'll appear.
Okay.
You can help me suture these, by
If
the
I
way.
could figure out which sutures.
Right. They have little pictures on the right side. On the,
I
the
know.
wheel.
I'm looking at the pictures.
Vitals are
Did-
stable.
Or was
Think we're
the
finished?
okay? The cool was for the whole thing overall, wasn't
Yes.
Please.
So you'll
close
get
the patient.
okays for doing the individual steps.
it? Right. Okay. For a split second, though, I thought one of us got it cool and one of us got an okay. I'm like, did we get scored for both at once?
No, it's just because the last suture is an okay, and then you also get the rating
Yeah.
for the entire thing.
operation.
I don't know how I
Great
managed
work,
to
team.
botch doing the healing touch that many times in a row. It's not that hard to do.
Huh.
So by the way,
Well,
if you ever need to use yours,
You said it was Z?
hold Z. That'll get you into the special palette to do it, and then you have to
Okay.
hold B to actually draw.
Oh.
So what you want to
okay.
do is basically start by holding Z, and then once you're ready to draw, you want to do basically just a 5-point start.
Yeah.
So we got an A. Woo! I forget what that
Wow.
makes on the menu.
Congratulations on a successful
I forget what that makes on the
procedure.
menu now.
That was
I have no idea.
fantastic work.
Thank you. I'm glad it went smoothly.
I too am relieved that you were able to complete the operation. But you had me worried there for a while, since it was taking so long.
Dr. Bello, you're already finished?
That can't be. We completed our operation so fast.
Let's take a moment to review some highlights from Dr. Bello's operation.
He has it too.
Huh.
Although to be fair, we also used the healing touch in this operation, so
Yeah.
Healing touch.
plus we had more aneurysms to deal with. He only
Yeah.
had 4.
Yeah.
Incredible.
That's my trademark. I have the ability to block out all distractions.
I also have the ability to raise one of my eyebrows all the time.
I wanted to serve a piece of humble pie to all those arrogant doctors out there.
You're the arrogant one from where I'm
Yeah.
standing.
Very impressive. Now, the judging is underway backstage by an independent medical panel. Who will emerge victorious from this historic battle?
I wonder.
Yeah.
We're leaving, Valerie.
But
We're in hostile territory. There's no reason for us to stick around, no matter what the results are.
I agree with Marcus.
Let's
Yeah.
not give them another opportunity to criticize us.
You're right, Marcus. Let's go.
The results are in. The doctor, selected as America's finest, is
And wouldn't one surgery be a really bad sample size to determine who America's best doctor is?
Dr.
Yeah.
Leonardo
Especially
Bello!
considering it became very clear during the operation that they were not equal.
Yeah, it wasn't a fair
Yeah.
fight.
Oh, we almost got Baka.
BCA.
Baka.
Oh, you know what? Another one that we could potentially get.
A,
we,
B, C, A. Wait, what?
we could also get ABBA. But I don't think we've gotten anything like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I was about to say if we got like ABBA, but no. Cabs.
Yeah, I think we started out with some of the only words we've gotten.
All right, on to the next mission.
Elena, you forgot to sterilize operating room 3. Oh, sorry. I'll do it right away. Jeez, what's gotten into you? I know you're upset about losing the competition, but you have to get over it.
I lost at a children's card game.
You're bringing everyone down. Where are the doctors? The director asked to see them. Yikes.
I lost
that
at a
doesn't
children's
sound
card
good.
game and somehow I've become severely injured.
Yes.
I think I got the quote a little wrong, but it's along those lines. I mean, when you take it at least as
In
the
these
American
times of
version portrays, I know they
skyrocketing
cut down on some
medical
violence
costs,
in the American
there remains
version.
a ray of hope for
But
those in
man,
need.
there's some stuff in that anime.
Hold
that
still,
makes-
we'll shoot you with our invisible guns.
Yeah, there's some stuff that makes no sense. Oh no, they're pointing at me.
Only one doctor provides life-saving surgery free of charge. This is Wish.
How can you
Yeah, I'm just
stand
gonna
to
cut
watch
that off.
I'm not watching it because I want to.
Is it your penance for the fiasco?
Wait, so if this is a primetime TV show, are we still here in the evening? I guess.
Well, one of his
'Cause she's
surgeries he
watching
talked
it
about
live.
how it's 3 a.m. Although, to be fair, that was after the 30-person accident.
Yeah, I
The
mean, I suppose
Secretary
it's
of
not
Health
too
and
abnormal
Welfare
for
is
doctors to be
furious.
working
Yeah.
It's to be expected.
late hours, but
However, no one is blaming you two, since you performed a flawless operation.
Well, there are a few flaws, but
I
Yeah.
called you here for another reason. Take a look at this.
A letter?
How old-fashioned. Dear Caduceus staff, congratulations on your recent appearance on Miracle Surgery. Seeing you perform that operation on national television really inspired me. That's why I believe it's now my turn to make an appearance. Is this guy a doctor trying to promote himself? Or is this another challenge?
Keep reading. I'm afraid it's more serious than that.
What you encountered at Concordia was care, the hand. And in Maryland you received soma, the body. But now I shall reveal ops, the eye, for the entire country to witness. I assure you it will be something to behold. The miracle of modern times. Stigma. He knows about stigma?
It appears so. That's why I
What?
couldn't just ignore this.
Is he the one who created it?
things are escalating at a rapid pace.
I'm a little lost about what's going on.
Is he the one who kidnapped Professor Wilkins?
We've contacted the producers
yeah,
of
that
Miracle
happened.
Surgery, but they're not taking the threat seriously.
Now, the affected area is about to be exposed.
Wait, this isn't an ulcer? What is this? I just need to use my healing touch. No! I can't keep up with it!
It's a new type of stigma. Bello can't handle this. Even with his skills, he doesn't know how to deal with it.
Let's go, Marcus. Ma'am, please contact the studio and order them to suspend the operation immediately. Elena's coming with us.
So you know what's funny? We're gonna treat this thing without using the healing touch.
What is this focus? My healing touch. Healing touch.
Also,
Leo?
is he
Leo,
wearing his
are you all
a
right?
college shirt unbuttoned with an ascot beneath it?
I can't
I don't know.
any.
Leo! Leo! Pull yourself together. You have to finish the operation.
Step aside. We'll complete the operation.
He pushed himself too hard. I guess he doesn't know his own limit. Make sure you take good care of him.
Also, special shout outs to this music that plays whenever there's the stigma operation in the briefing.
That's why I like how the weight is 111.1 pounds.
The patient's already been opened up, but her vitals are stable.
You can actually figure out all the patient's BMIs. Because they give you height and weight.
Whoever wrote that letter called this stigma ops, which means eye or something, right?
That is what it means. I'm glad you're up to date on your Greek.
Or
I
operatives.
do see something that looks like an eye, but I have no idea what its function is.
No, it's Greek because care means hand and soma means body.
Yeah.
Did you notice anything while Dr. Bello was operating?
There was some sort of reaction at the core, but it seemed like it needed energy. I haven't seen anything like it before.
So
That
the
seems
key
like
to
a
this
running theme.
operation is to not activate the core.
Team Caduceus has suddenly burst into the operating room here at Miracle Surgery. Will they save face from their defeat the other day? Will they get their revenge on Dr. Bello? There's only one thing we can do. We have to pray that they can perform a miracle.
Revenge has nothing to do with this. We're here because there's a patient in need.
That's right. This is what Caduceus does.
Now, let's save a life.
Also, we don't have to do the incision on this one because he already opened the
Yeah.
patient up.
Team Caduceus is about to take over the operation that
Okay,
struck
so
down even our own Dr. Leonardo
We're going to
Bello.
need the drain and the laser,
That
And the
stupid
stabilizer.
announcer lost his cool for a minute.
and actually not
Looks like
really
he's
the
back to his
stabilizer
annoying
unless we mess
self.
up.
Oh.
This is a new strain of stigma. Please,
So the
be
vitals will
careful.
really only go down in two situations.
So
One,
this
if the things released
ops.
on the sides here get to the core,
tissue
Okay.
and
covers
the
a
other
wide
it'll
area,
spawn these kind
but
of
we should
red
focus on
tumors in
removing the
occasionally, and
central
those will
core.
slowly drain the vitals too. But if
Okay.
you treat them quickly enough, then they really don't drain the vitals at all.
We should be
Okay.
able to burn it
So,
with the laser.
what am I doing?
Let's begin.
For the blue
Yeah, no
ones,
problems with the
suck
drain
them up
this
using the
time.
drain.
Keep it up.
The red ones you're gonna want to deal with using the laser. So
Here, I'll focus on at least the blue things. I can manage that.
that'll be on laser duty.
It's releasing
I mean,
something
this is
larger.
really not
The
all that hard to
discharge is
manage
getting
even
sealed
by
off.
yourself.
Okay.
The only thing that you really have to watch out
Has
for
appeared
is
within the afflicted area.
the tumors that drop the vitals and running out of
I implore you to pray for the
laser.
patient and these young doctors.
Oh, I'm out of laser. Can you get
Oh.
that? I got it. In time, but...
Look out, Caduceus. The eyes split up.
Okay, they're right by each other. That helps.
So
Don't
one
mind
thing
me,
you
I'm just
can do
sitting
to make
here.
this part easier is just target one of the cores because they do actually have
The core
separate
has been
health bars. So now
incinerated.
that one's gone
Now,
for
the
good.
next one.
Okay.
And this actually becomes easier because this core is now smaller than the other one. I'm out of laser. Whoop. I think one of the bonuses is not letting things get to the core, which
The second core has
honestly
been
is not all that
incinerated.
hard to do.
Okay.
So again, this one is actually fairly easy,
Yeah.
Awesome.
especially
Hey, we
with
almost
two
got
people.
327.
Fantastic.
Ah,
That would have been cool.
except we still have time
Has
left.
Ah, damn
successfully
it.
driven out the unknown pathogen.
Also, because everything in this operation is pretty much
It's
an
over.
okay, because it's
Chain is
drain
easy.
and yeah,
Yeah.
it's drain and laser.
Wow, we
Chain
must
is
have
again
put on
really
one hell
easy
of
to
a
get in
show.
this one.
I'm glad we were able to save this person.
Please put your hands together for the heroes who saved another precious life on miracle surgery.
You can actually the way to get a high score on this one is to actually not kill it immediately,
Oh.
because
and-
you can get more points for treating the things that it
Oh.
spits out.
Huh. Okay, that's
And
kind of
I
funny.
think I'm not sure exactly where the crossover to like getting the time bonus is worth.
Right.
Like you definitely need to complete it with at least 180, so like 3 minutes left.
Yeah.
Um,
A score attack tool assisted speedrun would be interesting.
so this one's pretty easy to get an S on.
Yeah. You know, I feel like a tool assisted speedrun of this in general would be interesting because most
Now
stuff is
now you're
planar.
gonna make me want to do that. And it's possible because of Dolphin.
Yeah.
So
2 new stars have been born right before our very.
well, and the other thing I want to like experiment with is how fast could you suture? Like how many sutures
Oh,
do you
yeah.
need to get a cool?
Yeah.
Give me that mic. Ladies and gentlemen, what you saw today is a new intractable disease known as stigma.
And I like how this is a still, so you just see
Yeah.
Vaughn in the background, just kind of like, ugh.
It's
Oh,
a
no.
serious disease that's still a mystery to us. But Caduceus has been researching potential countermeasures. And because of that, we were able to save this patient's life. That's part of our mission at Caduceus. I think it's important for the public to understand what our organization is all about. I believe that those of us in the medical field have 2 major responsibilities. One is to help patients with existing conditions. The other is to arm ourselves against new diseases that may arise. So in other words, Caduceus is fighting for all of our futures.
Valerie, why don't you start wrapping it up?
Every doctor is a part of this fight, so please, consult your local physician if you experience any unusual symptoms. And if necessary, feel free to contact us as well. That's all I have to say. We at Caduceus hope to continue serving you. Oh, and by the way, this will be the last episode of Miracle Surgery. Good night.
I'd like to imagine that she just does a mic drop
Exactly.
here.
You need to edit a thud in at the end there for the mic drop.
But Cass. All right, so that'll do it for this episode of Trauma Thunder New Blood. I've been redxparasite,
-327.
signing out.
Also, we got all the letters of SCAD. They're just in the wrong order.
True.
We have the 4 letters we need in a row in the wrong order.
All right, we'll see you next time.